Okay, Rusha, do you want to play the fantastic move?
Yes, yes, of course. And here in the chat, we have got the answer. So the correct move and the most beautiful move played in this game is Queen G7 double exclamation mark. Look at this move, Queen G7 attacking the rook, bishop, and it's a queen sacrifice.
So what's so impressive about this move and why I like this game is that if I were playing this game, that wouldn't be a move that would register.
Yes.
And that's what's so fascinating is that grandmasters have this ability to, I don't know, sometimes because when we learn chess, we learn about certain rules, and I guess sometimes we disregard moves because of certain rules or guidelines. But um, this is what makes Ivanchuk such a great player. He comes up with these types of ideas.
Yes, this is such a beautiful move, Queen G7.
So Shirov took it.
Black has to take because otherwise the rook and bishop is attacked.
Yeah. But now you'll notice because the bishop's not on the board, the knight is only defended once.
And especially such kind of sacrifices are difficult when you don't finish the game instantly, because sacrifices where you get material or find a checkmate, they are easier to find. But like this, when you play for compensation, for good positions, they are much difficult to find during the game.
That's right. This is a type of queen sacrifice that you wouldn't find in a tactics book, because tactics books
Yes,
tend to be lead to checkmates. So Rusha is right.
yes, yes. So when we are studying about sacrifice, we learn that when we sacrifice something, we generally either checkmate or we get more material. But these are very difficult to find, where you get positional advantage or compensation, which is good for you.
So let's do the material count. We just had a lot of exchanges. So both sides have rooks. Both sides have one bishop. So the difference is black has a queen and white has two pieces, two minor pieces. And the
Yeah.
pawns are equal, I think. 5 and 5.
So materially, black is better here because black has a queen for two pieces, but the position makes a big difference because white's both the pieces are very active. All the minor pieces are playing a big part in this position.
Absolutely. Look at this knight. Knight is attacking two of black's armies. Both bishops are targeting where the king is castled, as is this rook. Black's queen is
But
really
it's not,
not doing much. It's
but it's still not easy. It's still not easy position.
absolutely it's there still needs to be some precise moves here by white. Okay, so Shirov wanted to relieve some pressure, and one way to do that is to trade some pieces, and so he plays d4 here. This could be a dangerous
Oh,
pawn if
this
it's
one
allowed to keep
interesting.
going.
It's making position more complex after d4. And now so many pieces are under attack. So this knight is under attack, this is under attack. White is attacking over here, here, and here. And bishop h3 can be a threat sometime. So a lot of things happening right now.
I got a question in the chat. Should black try to trade down? What do you think, Rusha?
Um, Difficult to judge, evaluate such positions.
I think generally if you have a queen versus say in this instance two minors or a minor and a rook, um,
Mhm.
there can be benefits to simplifying the position.
Yes, but also I should mention that d4 was necessary because let's go back one move.
Sure.
Um, Here, if white gets to play bishop to d4, then white's position is very strong because white defends this g7 pawn, and the rook is tied down in controlling this pawn. and then white gets e file also. So bishop on d4 would be very strong piece if he gets
Yes,
it. And then this bishop will also become a bad bishop confined in his own pawns.
absolutely. Yes.